Zoe. Who's a sweetie? Hey guys, welcome back. Long time no see. Sorry there wasn't a video last week. I was actually out of the country visiting some friends in Honduras who got married. We're friends all from app, but he married his high school sweetheart in Honduras in San Pedro Sula. So we spent 10 days there in San Pedro Sula and Roatan, and their wonderful family showed us all the sights and everything that Honduras had to offer. But in a minute, I'm gonna show you guys a highlight reel of my adventures there, and we had a blast. It was a good time, but the theme of this video is gonna be about perspective. And the reason why I'm choosing that is because it's something that like really hit me hard when I got there. And I don't want this to come off as, you know, some like white privileged kid having an epiphany. So being half Asian, my mom's from the Philippines. She took me whenever I was a little kid to go visit she grew up in the province part of the Philippines. And so that was the first time I was ever exposed to just, you know, how rough some people really have it, and, you know, to see poverty firsthand. Growing up as an adult, you know, poverty isn't a new concept to us. Like, we know it's out there. It's not like a big shocker to us. Like, you know, how I didn't know that people live like this. But it's one of those things that's like out of sight, out of mind. Because if you don't see it on a day-to-day basis, it's very easy to just dismiss and not really think about it. But something that really hit me hard there was just to see a country that is under a political controversy, but on top of that, to also have such a vast population that are without a lot of basic needs and just poverty stricken. It really hit me hard while I was there. And it's something that, you know, I kind of took back with me, is that our worst day, like your worst day, can be somebody's dream life. And it's very easy for us to get caught up in our own world. And, you know, if the Wi-Fi goes out, if our food came out a little bit slower, or if it's cold or it's not right, you know, we get all in a hustle and tussle. There are people out there who have it way worse than how we live. And it really hit me, and I wanted to do, you want to help everybody. Like, that's just who I am. I want to help every single person, but this is an entire country, and this is one country in Latin America that's considered a little bit better off than some other countries. And you have the biggest juxtaposition that I saw there was a university on one side of the street, but then directly across from that was just hundreds of slums of houses built from metal scraps that were being used as walls and ceilings that would wash away in the next big storm, or would get flooded and just be destroyed. And then they just rebuild right back where they're at because they have nowhere to go. And this creates a population who's desperate and who's hungry. And there are violent gangs there that take advantage of that. And really, there's no way that you can change it. And it really, and this was everywhere. This wasn't just one part of town or the rough part of town. This was everywhere. And again, I'm not trying to be like, guys, I had this life-changing experience. It's just something that I took back with me, that we should constantly be thankful for what we're blessed with. For the fact that you can go get in your car and go even 20 minutes, even if you have to drive 20 minutes to go somewhere where you can get food. But really, the theme is just perspective. Just remember that things could always be way worse than what it is, and just try and help others. One of the best quotes that I've ever heard is that the only time that you should be focused on your neighbor's cup is to make sure that it's full. So again, we did have a good time. I felt guilty for having fun, you know, but you know, that's life is not fair. So, you know, there's things that we can do. I'm gonna put a link to, if you feel like you'd like to make a change or try and help, you know, not just Honduras, but any places. I'll put a link to places you can go and try and make an impact if you can. So, but anyways, here's the rest of my trip. Love you guys. I'll see y'all next week. Also, I want to send a big thank you to all the families and friends that we met and extended a huge showmanship of hospitality towards us as we were visiting their country. And I miss you guys. I had such a great time dancing and partying with you all. Love you all. Bye.